analogy that I could come up with how Christianity looks to me is if Pedro came to me and he said, Sydney, I've met someone. And I said, that's wonderful. What are they like? And he's like, they're amazing, they're beautiful, they're gracious, they tell me all these wonderful things, they make me these promises, they're the best thing that's ever happened to me. And I'm like, great, when did you talk to them the first time? And he says, well, I haven't talked to them. And I say, well, when have you met? And he says, well, I haven't met them yet. And I say, well, how do you know what they're like? Well, they write the most beautiful messages to me, and they tell me that if I'm with them, I get these rewards, I'm going to see these promises, I'm going to see these wonderful things happen to me. And I say, who do you know who's met this person? And he says, nobody. And I say, who do you know who's been in this person's like physical presence and has spoken to them? Nobody. Okay, that's fine. Who do you know has been promised things by this person that has physically seen those promises happen? Well, they're not supposed to yet, so none of us have. And you can see the concern. We call it catfishing. Right? When somebody starts to ask you for things like money, which the Bible does. When people start to tell you, make you promises like the Bible does. When you're supposed to have faith, you're supposed to believe. You're like the entire brand is that they're not supposed to do the things before you believe that they'll do them. In real life, as a woman, my father would chain me in the basement. Right? He would not allow me to continue to have this relationship, which is what people say they have with God. How can you have a personal relationship with a man you've never seen, has never spoke to you, has never FaceTimed you, but the words he writes that you think he wrote, you're not even sure he wrote them, you didn't see him write them, he didn't record himself writing them, but you think he wrote them because a guy he knows told you, oh, I'm his friend Peter, and this is what he told me to tell you, that he loves you, and he's making you all these promises. And I think that's concerning to say that you have a personal relationship. Now, I mean that as respectfully as possible. But Pedro, if you came to me and you said all of the exact same things about a woman you met on the internet that I hear from people about their relationship with God, I would be worried.